Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Techno Talks here. So in today's video, we're going to be checking out the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. So these were actually released a couple of weeks ago, but I just got my hands on these, and I also did make a video on the recently released AirPods Pro 2nd generation. So you guys can watch that video up in the card that will pop up just in a moment. So let's go ahead and get the price out of the way real quick. So this does go for $229.99, so it's a little cheaper than the 2nd generation of AirPod Pros by around 20 bucks. But I will actually have a comparison video up soon as well once I get through with this video right here. So here's the packaging, very simple, very nice. And then on the back we do get some information up here, which you can actually go ahead and check out, but we're not going to for now. And the packaging is like all Samsung packaging, has this black tint to the back, and then we just get some names on it, Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, and then it also doesn't have anything on the right side, and in the front we get the name plus a look of the earbuds. So there are actually 3 colors this year. We get the black, which I have right here. This is actually called the graphite. And then we have white, and we actually have Bora purple, which actually looks really cool, but I wasn't able to pick that up today, so I'm not going to be able to have a video on that. So let's go ahead and open this up, and while we're actually checking these earbuds out, I'd like to give some information on them. So we do get 5 hours of playtime with active noise cancellation on, and you get 18 hours with the case. So it's not the best compared to the AirPods Pro 2nd generation. Again, I am going to be saving those for the comparison video, but for now I just wanted to get some information out of the way. And then we also do get Bluetooth 5.3, which is really nice. So we're going to get seamless connectivity, and it's going to be even better than before. And if I can manage to get this part out, then we can actually check what's inside. So we do get a cable, probably going to be USB-C to C. It is a 3-foot long cable, and then we also do get something else inside of there if I can manage to reach those. And then we also do get some earbud tips, so we probably get small and large, and the medium ones are probably already in there. And then there is nothing else inside this box. So very simple packaging. You really don't need anything when you're opening a pair of earbuds up, so that is all they need to put in there. So let's go ahead and plop this to the side, just keep that right there. And here we have the graphite Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro 2. So honestly, I've actually checked out some of the newer Galaxy Buds, but the one I've kept and been using since the release are the Galaxy Buds Live. And having this matte finish on here just gives it a really nice look, and I'm definitely enjoying this. The case size is still the same as before, all the way up to the Galaxy Buds Live, but again, we do have some improvements to it. So let's go ahead and actually get this paired up. And to do that, it's very simple. All you have to do is just bring your Samsung device next to the earbuds, and you just have to open it up. And once you open it up, we're going to go ahead and get something down here. Well, it should pop up, unless it won't. So let's go ahead and wait for that. Alright, still hasn't popped up, which is kind of weird. Let's go ahead and open this back up, see if it pops up this time, and it doesn't seem like it. So instead, if it doesn't pop up, you can go to your Galaxy Wearables app, and once you're in your Galaxy Wearables app, sorry about that, all you got to do is click the 3 lines up there, and then you're going to click add a new device, and we're going to be searching for a new device, and this should pop up soon. And as you can see, my Galaxy Buds Live are there. So I am waiting, and Galaxy Buds 2 Pro right there. So if it doesn't work automatically, then you can go ahead and do it manually from the Galaxy Wearables app, and all you gotta do is click pair. And while that's getting set up, I'm gonna go ahead and actually show you guys the earbuds. So let's go and put this to the side, and here we have the earbuds. So we do get sound by AKG as always, which just says it right there. And again, we still do get that nice matte graphite finish on the inside of the case, which looks super nice. Again, we get wireless charging, USB-C charging, so all the nice features that you get, and it just says Samsung on the top. So let's go ahead and check out these earbuds. Here we have the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. So the first generation of these, they weren't really comfortable in my ear. After using them for a little while, I couldn't really have them in my ear for more than an hour. I don't know why, it probably changes from people's ears to ears, but for the Galaxy Buds Pro, the first generation, they really weren't I really wasn't feeling them, so they just didn't really fit well, and they didn't really fit well in my ear, so it did kind of hurt after an hour. But these do have a new design, a newer design at least, and we do get these cool wing right here. I'm not really sure if those go under your ear, but again, I will have to place this in my ear to actually test them out. So Samsung claims there's a 15% reduction, so it is 15% smaller than last year, which is again a nice improvement. As they get smaller, it looks a lot better in your ear, and since these don't have a stem where they can store the battery and whatnot, it's nice that it gets smaller, the whole body gets smaller compared to the last year's version. So it's going to plop those back in the case, and here we have our app, and we do get some information. So sending of diagnostics data, I'm going to accept that, click continue, automatic updates. So you're all set. That's all we needed to do. So let me go ahead and get some light mode action in here, as I'm pretty sure that's going to look better. Or we can actually go back to dark mode. So here's the app, Galaxy Wearables app. If you've used this before for other devices, it's very similar. We do get some information on the battery, so left and right 28%, and the case is at 56%. And we do get some tips before you, if it's the first time setting it up. I'm not going to do that right now. We can test the earbud fit, which is a really nice feature that I've used on a couple of other earbuds, but I'm going to keep that there for now. So we get noise controls, active noise cancellation. All you got to do is click it, but you got to put the earbuds in first. And then we have ambient sound, which is basically transparency mode. Voice detect, which is a pretty cool feature. Basically, when somebody starts speaking or when you start speaking, it turns on transparency mode or ambient sound, and you can actually hear the person without you doing anything. Plus, we do get 360 audio, which is another cool feature, which I'm going to be keeping that on, and we do get head tracking. So adjust to the sound direction when you turn your head, so it always sounds like it's coming from the video you're watching. That is a neat feature, which I'm going to keep on as well. I'm going to have to test these out later on, but for now, let's just go ahead and turn those on so you can see them. So touch controls, obviously we want those on. Tap is play or pause next track. Double tap is play next track, which I'm going to turn on. And triple tap is play previous track. Touch and hold, we can't actually change this, so if we go to touch and hold, on the left side it's switch noise controls, so active noise cancelling or ambient sound, and on the right side it does the same thing, but you can actually change it to volume up and volume down. I wish I had a swipe feature so you weren't limited to touch and hold with the volume up and volume down, as it's a really cool feature that I actually have on my Nothing Ear 1 and also AirPods Pro 2nd generation, and I really love using it. So for now, I'm going to keep these. Switching noise controls is going to be the best option for me. Maybe one of them could go to volume down and volume up. So we also do get some call controls. Double tap answer call or end call, and touch and hold decline call when you do receive a call, so it doesn't interfere with the normal controls that you get. Down here, we do get some more earbud settings. So we do get an equalizer, and you can change it. You can do bass boost, soft, dynamic, clear, and treble boost, which I'm going to keep it at normal for now. And then we also do have an earbud fit test, just like in the beginning. I'm going to be doing that later once I actually put the earbuds on. We have Bixby voice wake up. I'm not going to be turning that on. Use ambient sound during calls, so release pressure with ambient sound. I've actually noticed this in a couple of my other earbuds. When I get into a call, it actually turns off noise cancellation and goes into ambient sound. I never knew why, but I finally do know. In-ear detection for calls, seamless earbud connection, which is a pretty cool feature. So it'll switch quickly between nearby devices without disconnecting. It's just like what Apple does, and it works really nicely if you do have other Samsung devices. And then we do have a neck stretch reminder, which is pretty cool. So if you hunch over your phone or desk, your head tends to lean forward, which can cause back and neck health, and then your earbuds basically notify you every 10 minutes. That is a pretty neat feature. I'm not sure how well it works, but let's just keep it off for now. Next up, we have our labs, and labs are pretty cool features. So double tap earbud edge. If we turn that on, I haven't actually seen this one yet, but double tap earbud edge, I don't know what it does. And then we do get a gaming mode to reduce latency. So I'm gonna have to see those and check them out more than before. And then we do have our updates here. Let's see if we do have one right now. Connecting to server, checking for update. And if we do, I'll just go and get that updated and actually cut the video right here and wait for it to get done. So it's checking for updates, and your software is up to date. So now that all that is ready and we've checked everything, unable to update software, network error, we'll just keep that off for now. Now that we got everything done, I'm gonna go ahead and actually plop the earbuds in, do an earbud fit test, and then also check out the noise canceling and the ambient sound. So I'm sorry if you guys are hearing the AC noise in the background. The vent is right next to my window, and if you are, that will basically be the thing that I'm comparing to some other earbuds. So when I turn on ANC, if it blocks that out and some other noises, then it'll be fine. So let's go ahead and plop them in. Right and left earbud goes in. Alright, pretty neat fit and pretty comfy for now, so I will have to use these for a little more. And right now it's an ambient sound. Since I'm speaking, it's switching over to ambient sound, and when I stop speaking, as you can see, it went back to active noise canceling, and it just did ambient sound again. So I'm going to have to actually reduce this. 10 seconds is a little too long, so let's just go ahead and do that. Voice detect and bring that down to 5 seconds. So it's really nice that they have this voice detect feature. When you're speaking and whatnot, it goes back to ambient sound, so you can hear yourself and you can hear the other person speaking too. Let's go ahead and turn that off so it doesn't automatically just do it for me when I'm trying to test these out. So turn that off, and we are in ambient noise canceling. I'm going to go to off. And let's go ahead and do our earbud fit test. So test your earbud fit, let's go. Start. Alright, so we've got a good fit, which is nice to know, and it definitely feels like I've got a good fit on. So let's go ahead and close this. We do have our smart things to find our devices, so if you do lose your earbuds, you can actually go ahead and find them with Find My Earbuds right here. But before, again, we do that, I'm going to go ahead and turn on active noise cancellation and see how well it works. So I'm going to use the controls on the earbuds. Right now ANC is on, so it's definitely turned down the volume of most things, but I can still hear the AC just a little bit. If you have something going on in the background, if you have something playing, then you probably won't be hearing anything. However, right now I can still hear the AC even though if it's not too much. Definitely I can still hear it compared to, right now I'm comparing them to the AirPods Pro 2, and they actually do get all of that noise out of here, so a little different. I guess they have different methods of using active noise cancellation, so some for high pitched and some for low pitched noise. And then if we go to ambient sound, I can hear everything, and ambient sound definitely doesn't sound robotic, so everything sounds really clear. And let me go ahead and actually close the case and then open it up, and all the sounds that I hear, everything that I'm doing, I can hear perfectly, which is really nice. Sometimes, I remember with my Galaxy Buds Live, I had transparency, and it wasn't the best. Those are pretty old earbuds, but I just really love the fit on those. Kidney bean style, you know, it doesn't look the best, but it was really good for what it did. And now let's go ahead and get into off. And this is just with the seal, and it definitely does block a lot of noise out. I can still hear myself just a little bit. However, the AC is pretty low, so if we do turn back ANC. Alright, so active noise cancellation definitely works well. It definitely helps out. It definitely blocks out a lot of the noise. But again, it's probably not the best I've used, but it's still up there. It's probably like number 3 in my list. I'm going to go ahead and give it to the AirPods Pro 2nd generation, and then probably the Nothing Ear 1, and then the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. But again, I'm no sound expert or sound audio expert, so I can't really say too much about this, but this is just what I hear and what I have in my personal use case. So let's go ahead and test out the earbuds, Find My Earbuds for the final thing, and I'm going to go ahead and take these out. Here I have the earbuds, and let's go ahead and open up the Find My Earbuds app. So all you have to do is click that Find My, and it opens up your Find app. And while I'm waiting for that, so it is loading in right now, and as you can see, it has found my Buds 2 Pro, and we can do 2 things. So notify when left behind if you do leave it behind. I'm going to definitely be keeping this on as it's helped me a couple of times, and I'm also going to be checking out the ring. So we click ring, we click start, and play sound to find your earbuds. As you can see, we can hear that. So one other thing I want to test out is if I put these earbuds in here, they still play, and if I close the case, as you can see, they do play a lot louder. And if I close the case, earbuds can't be found. They're disconnected from your phone. As you can see, that is one of the worst things that I really hate about any type of wireless earbuds. I really love that Apple actually solved that this year, but again, other earbud companies still haven't solved it, and it's kind of a bummer that we don't get that. So that is basically going to be wrapping it up for this video. Again, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and see y'all in the next one.